Hello. Everything's coming in sideways. Why is that? Hi, everybody. My horizontal is not locked. There we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for dropping in. You're in my studio right now with me here. I have, let's see here. Oop. Let me get that back. There we go. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, I've got a lot of people here. Hey, Lipow. Cool. Welcome, everybody. I have, for those interested, of course, I do have a bunch of pictures here. Different Overwatch wrecking ball scenes for everybody, if they're interested. There you go, look at that. Some pretty cool, very nice prints. I also have, for your pleasure, multiple marker colors: copper, gold, black, silver, for your choosing. Let's see, look at that. In Hulk, my friend. What we got here? Lots of people. Thanks so much for stopping by. So, Overwatch 2, for those of you enjoying the game, thank you very much for playing it. For those of you enjoying D. Bradley Baker and myself personifying the Wrecking Ball, I hope that you are enjoying the game, enjoying our role and our character and our mech, our tank. Let's see who's also saying hi here. I'll take the phone off the tripod. I got my little, my light, my illuminator here. There we go. See, I look, if you use the light, it looks better. So if I turn it off, see, watch what happens. It's really weird. If I turn it off, I look different. I don't look as good. So I leave it on to be a little bit, a little better. Thanks so much for coming over to say hello to me. Let's see here. So what I'd like to do is, as I'm saying hi to everybody, I want to maybe give you a little tour of my place here, my studio where I do most of my work. I do enjoy going in to the studios. Now the COVID is kind of not gone, but more amiable to our presence, I guess you can say. We're learning to live with it. That's my view out there. And this is my area where I do my work. Let me show you that. Let me turn the camera the other way. So I sit here, I do my editing right here. There's some of my gear down there, my preamp and my Apollo digital interface. And there's a little relaxation chair where I do my pondering. And inside here, this is the recording booth. So sliding door there, and I just open that up and I've made this into a complete recording area. So I have there's Iron Giant, who I got to play in Multiverses. It's awesome. Going back for some more work for that, I believe, very soon. That is Willie from The Simpsons party last October. Right before Halloween, they had a wonderful party with the cast and the creators of the show, and that was great. I won that at one of those carnival games at Universal Studios. This is a wrecking ball made out of beads. That was done for me by a fan at a convention in Hawaii. It was really cool, so I have that there. And This is my microphone setup here. I have a switcher. This is a device that lets me pick between my Neumann microphone and my Sennheiser shotgun microphone. So I have a condenser cardioid mic here and a shotgun condenser here. So for different types of reads, I'll use these different ones. If I'm doing like a promo, or, I could probably use this one, or commercial read. The shotgun mic tends to kind of cut through the mix a little bit. And for most of the other stuff, like character stuff, I use this one because if I'm doing any creature work, I can move around a lot in this room here. And if I close the door, you'll see it just shut this. I have foam on the inside as well. So basically, you can see I'm surrounded. It's not soundproof in here, but the house has double pane windows and it's well insulated. So this just makes it a dead room. You probably hear the difference as I'm talking right now. There's not a lot of echo, not a lot of room tone, which is what you want. You want a dead space. It's called a dead room, a dead space. That's what this is. So I have this. There's my Duffman towel, which I have there. There's just a file cabinet and stuff behind there. It just helps baffle the sound a little more. And there's the stairs actually above me here. So it's actually not a perfect square, which is actually a good thing. You don't want a perfect square because you have more bounce around of sound that way. But this is what I have in here. And this is where I do most of my stuff when I'm working. When I'm not going into the studio, I'll be here and doing auditions and doing sessions. And I use Source Connect, which is, as many of you probably know what that is. That's a software that allows me to record pretty much worldwide to any studio that wants to record me and remotely. So it saves me some traffic jams. I avoid that. Let me show you some more stuff in here. There's a Bad Batch poster from Star Wars convention in Anaheim. And there's my Resistance cast signed poster. That's pretty cool. From Star Wars Resistance. My idol, of course, Mr. Mel Blanc, an incredible genius with voices and characters. And this is a more recent edition my fiance got me. She got me these Disney prints. This is a print of the original program from 1955, July 17th, when Disneyland opened. And this is a schematic of the Haunted Mansion. One of the cool rides there. That's pretty cool. And yeah, there's another little piece of stuff from the Simpsons party, a little Krusty-O's cereal pillow. And this is kind of neat. This is one of my, right when I walk in the booth here, look at that, little Homer Simpson's pen. Reminds me of the coolness of getting hired for that show for the first time after 30 years of just only dreaming about it. There's a cool little Mr. Sparkle. I had that framed. Got that there. I got that the first day I worked on that show. So let's see what we got. I got a lot of people messaging. Thanks for saying hi. Let's see here. Lots of folks. Thank you so much for taking the time. Actual Davy Jones. And you just purchased an autograph. Thank you very much. I'll see which one it is and I'll sign it for you. Let me see here. Let me turn back around here. Let me go down and put this back on the tripod, and I will now. Let me see here. Fresh. Okay, we got an order. Wrecking Ball on the road. All right. All right, Davey. Wrecking Ball on the road for Davy Jones. Let's see. Let's see here. Hopefully they sent me that one. Don't worry if they didn't. You will be sure to get it. Wrecking Ball on the road. There he is. Wrecking Ball on the road. And you're a fan of Valentine from Monster High? You're a fan of Valentine? Draculaura, she don't have the power to avoid me. That's right. Anyway, let's see here. Looks like, I think silver will look good on this. Got a gold and copper colors already. So here we go. I'm going to sign for you. Let's see here. Do you want any? All right. Here it is. Unsigned. Let's see another silver. Let me grab another silver. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Thanks so much for reaching out. I appreciate you joining the team here. So, let me see here what we got here. Okay. You're in the till. Thank you very much. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you another passion of mine. I'm letting you into my personal space a little bit. I hope that's okay. By the way, this is some cool sound deadening materials here. I have the sound deadening rectangles that help cancel out the room tone that actually may come from in this room and be heard in that room, even with the doors closed. It helps prevent that, and the carpet helps as well prevent that from happening. Here's the Overwatch team. Look at that. The voices of Overwatch. This is from BlizzCon. Look at that, way back when. Now, remember that? Conan O'Brien. They kicked him out too soon. And of course, Duff. What I'm going to show you now is my home theater. This is something I've always dreamed of having. There's the Iron Giant poster. A long time ago, I got that poster when I worked at Sears from one of the stock guys. He part-timed at Warner Brothers when he wasn't working at the store, and he got this incredible poster. And he offered it to me. Thought I would really appreciate it more than he would, and I assume he was right. I love it. I had it framed, and it's a great reminder of one of my favorite characters. And then, of course, to be able to do the Iron Giant voice many, many years later was just amazing and totally unexpected. One of my favorite films, Edge of Tomorrow, Matrix, and of course The Simpsons. Interestingly enough, in this poster with all these characters, Duffman does not appear. So I have him on the beach towel. So this is the home theater room here. This is where we watch. We're watching Stranger Things lately, getting caught up on all that, which is pretty awesome, a lot of fun. There's a Alexa, turn on movie light. So here is a signed Freddie glove from Robert Englund. Very nice gentleman, a friend of mine, very cool guy. And there's Superman signed by Richard Donner, the DVD. So just a bunch of collectible little memorabilia things up here, including, of course, Wrecking Ball, both original and toxic. So yeah, I don't really play with these toys, but they're nice to have as decor. And my Looney Tunes. And check this out, this is kind of neat. This is Orbitz. This is a drink from the mid-90s. This bottle is literally from the mid-90s with these floating particles that are still floating. Orbitz.com is the website, and this is actually a travel website now. So this technically doesn't exist anymore. But check out what I decided to do. I got a light, and I turned it in to a rotating lava lamp type thing. And I'm confident that no one in Los Angeles has this in their home. I think I'm the only one. But there it is. So yeah, got the TV, the new TV I got last year. Very exciting. OLED. And then there's some more toy. There's Blinky the fish from the Simpsons party last year. There's the Lego Wrecking Ball. The green M&M. So yeah, just some fun little trinkets and things. Oh, and this is kind of interesting. This is the window display from a store I used to work at. I worked at Sony. 007 from the Quantum of Solace. Not the greatest film, but definitely Daniel Craig is a great Bond. And here we go. This is the outside area where we hang out and enjoy some relaxation. So that's that. You know a little bit more about how I spend some time around here. And there's a barn door that my fiance and I installed during COVID. Look at that. Even more movie posters. The Terminator, my third favorite film of all time, behind Shawshank Redemption and E.T. And yeah. Pretty crazy stuff. And there's her office and our guest room there. And back into the studio I go. Let's see here. Do you record stuff while you're standing up or seating? This question is from Ape Staccaballo. I hope I pronounced that right. I record most of the time standing, almost always. There was one time I recorded in the game Batman. I was recording with Amanda Wyatt, and there was a part I played of a TV interviewer interviewing someone like from the city council about all that's going on in Gotham. And I decided that we needed to pull up a chair. I needed to sit down and act like, you're sitting down, give an interview, like a TV interview, not like a newscast, but just like a hanging out, sitting down, relaxing with your legs up. And I did that. And I think, and she noted that it was a good call because it made it more relaxed. So yeah, that's true. Let me look at some more of these questions here. Let's see here. Do I record stuff? Let's see. Okay. Haunted Mansion is a great ride. I agree. Is this floor actually moving? Yes. I would love to play that part. If they ever need some voices for that. I think I might have even read for it, but for the Disney parks. Yeah, so let's see here. Let me check to see if anyone else needs something. Let's see here. Completed. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much what we do around here. And I'm always ready to audition every day. I work. People think that sometimes, voice actors make so much money. Well, we don't. Sometimes we do. But all that auditioning we do is unpaid until we book the job. And those jobs can be few and far between. But fortunately, the good years, which seem to be the more recent ones, thankfully, I've heard more and more consistent bookings and stuff. So it's a pleasure. The hamster is pleased with the way things have been going lately. So thanks to you guys for playing the games that I'm in and watching the cartoons that I'm a part of. And it's very exciting to do what you used to get in trouble for at school and get sent to the principal's office, making weird noises and whatever, and now making a career out of it. So shame on you, adults. Shame on you. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much what we're doing here in the studio, hanging out. And of course, let me show you this. I think I read for him once, but I didn't get it. Wile E. Coyote, in case you didn't know, is my favorite Looney Tune. My stepfather carved this for me out of wood. I mean, pretty freaking amazing. That's incredible. I just absolutely love that. And yeah, I'm a fan of this coyote. I don't know. He never gives up. He there's a mug I don't drink out of, but it's kind of funny. And yeah, there's Doug from Up. Hi there. I didn't do the voice of Doug. Don't worry. There's a gift my buddy Sean got me, a signed Kevin Smith Simpsons print there. Oh, oh my God. So sorry. Why not? There he is. Gold. Yeah, more Wile E. Coyote. Check it out. Wile E's right there. There's Tasmanian Devil reminding me, don't be afraid to roar. Parappa the Rapper, remember that? Another Wile E. Coyote. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but it's all right. I'm okay with it. So yeah, that's what we do around here. And I also do some music. I'm a keyboard player. I do mostly just solo composing and little jingles or music for my friends' short films, stuff like that. But yeah, that's what we do around here. And this shirt, this is dating me right now. Here we go. The Dreamcast, 2010. Yeah. Sega just makes games now. But it was fun while it lasted. Let's see who else is going on here. People are joining, waving hi. I gotta do some waves. I gotta push some wave buttons here. Waving. Wave, wave, wave. Actual David Jones, he asked me if I ever book conventions. I did. Before COVID, I booked conventions. Haven't done some since. I mean, it's not really picked up that much. Also, I don't know. I haven't really been in a hurry to be around a ton of people with COVID coming back a little bit. And, you know, there's, it's not just me I'm looking out for. I have people in my family, too, that are somewhat immunocompromised a little bit. So I want to make sure that I'm not exposing anybody unnecessarily to things, or myself, because, you know, I have allergies and whatnot. I have sleep apnea. So things already respiratorily are not, if that's a word, is respiratorily a word? Probably not. But anyway, you know what I mean. Probably not the best idea. But yeah, definitely want to do conventions again, for sure. I do enjoy meeting folks in person. And, you know, it really was a way that I was able to realize the impact that Overwatch had on folks. I'd never booked a part like Wrecking Ball before in that big of a game. It was the first time for me to have that large of a role in something that was so profound for people. And I realized upon meeting folks at the conventions, when they told me like, oh, what they do, why they play, what it means to them, and the effect it has on their life, and getting to escape into the world of Overwatch and play the characters, and it means a lot to them. And it was really an eye-opening experience. So I'm so happy to be able to be a part of that and have you guys play my tank character. The hamster is pleased. Very pleased. But yeah, so definitely am honored to be able to have the knowledge that you guys enjoy it so much, and it makes improves the time you spend in the virtual world. So that's neat. Let's see here. Let's see, the Hulk movie, yes. 2008, the Hulk. That was a pretty amazing. I know I've said this story on interviews before, but just so you know, Bill Bixby's Hulk back in the 70s. I mean, I'm born in 72. I grew up watching the Hulk, Lou Ferrigno, and I was the skinniest little kid. Skin and bones, and this Hulk is all freaking muscular and strong and everything like that. And I just was like, wow, what a cool character. He just gets angry, he turns into the Hulk. It was just neat. I had blow-up Hulk muscles, these green vinyl, looked like water wings on my biceps, and I had to pump, and it would pump up these muscles on me when I was a little kid, and I was running around the pool, jumping in with Hulk muscles and fake green vinyl pectoral muscles, which I didn't have. And, yeah, it was just... and then, years later, I'm doing voice acting, and there's a Hulk casting call. And I was just like, oh my God. And I said this to myself. I said, this is my job to lose. That's how I felt about it. It's like, they have to book me. I have to get this job. This is something I'm supposed to do. And I remember I was working at Sears, and they were very cool there. They let me leave early for auditions and whatnot. And I left, and I went from North Hollywood. I had to get to Santa Monica, California, at the Todd A.O. Studios, where they were doing the audition. And traffic was the worst, I think, probably ever. And side streets weren't improving anything. I kept calling in the agent, letting my agent know to let them know that I'm running late. They said, okay, we're going to wait for him. And they waited, and this and that. We know he's coming. Okay, we understand. And I got there, and I showed up, and I see them coming up the stairs. And I said, hi. And they said, John? I'm like, yeah. It's like, hey, listen, we actually have to break for lunch. We're required to break. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hear. I was like, oh, man, really? Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's like, oh, my gosh. And I gave him my card. This card, my business card. Not this exact card. They still have the one I gave them. But, I said, we're going to have callbacks. We'll get you back for the second round. And I'm just so sorry. And I was just like, okay, thank you so much. And whatever, I was just, think about it. You're in traffic for like 90 minutes and you're running late, and you get there and that happens, and you're just like, oh my gosh. And then, of course, a few weeks later, on the Warner Brothers lot, they were doing the callbacks, and my agent said, hey, they want you in for the Hulk to read for that. And I went in, and I believe it was Barbara Harris was there, and she said, oh yeah, it's like, John, with the card, right? It's like, yeah. See that? Make sure you have a good business card, the kind they won't want to throw away. Even if they don't call you, they'll still want to not throw it out. But anyway, so yeah, and I did the audition there, and of course, I booked it. Me and 3 other voice actors were playing the screams and grunts of the Hulk, and abomination characters. And just because Edward Norton and Tim Roth didn't want to, of course, do that strenuous stuff. I totally understand. But yeah, we spent some time on that and recorded that, and it was just such a cool thing to actually be the voice of the Hulk and the abomination. What? Really? It was just one of those experiences where, yeah, it happened. And that was a cool thing to have. Very lucky that I had a second shot at that one. But yeah, so let's see what else people are saying here. Cool. Yes, Valentine, Davy Jones. Very fun character to do. Very, sly. He was mean to Draculaura, just playing the stud card with her. Let's see here. No, you still have the card. Awesome. Well, there's some newer ones now. New information. My agent's got a new phone number, new address, and whatnot. But yeah, some cool new artwork too. Now I have some characters on there. I think Wrecking Ball's on there now, and Mac from Recore. What else we got here? Oh yeah, Elvira, Israel, and me. Yeah, we sure do. I remember you guys, of course. Seen the Hulk movie. My former Sears crew. Yeah. So, let's see here. April Wong, how you doing over there? Let's see here. Let's see here. Haunted Mansion. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on over here. More signings, if anyone wants. We got plenty of cool pictures here. Really cool, nice high quality prints. And Wrecking Ball. Get wrecked. Area denied. Cool stuff there. I just love the fact that he was built by a genius hamster. There he is. Look at that guy. Who would have thought that a Wrecking Ball tank could be so versatile and powerful and complicated to control? So yeah. What we got here? Waving, waving, waving. Right. Just waved it. I'm the Michael. Get back to work. Thank you, actual Davy Jones. I appreciate you checking in and taking the time out to spend some time today. Thank you so much. And thank you for getting to print. Yes. Let's see here. Isis Moody 15. Devil Horns 247. Carloso 31. Yes. So here we are, where it all happens. Let's see what else is in here. About to fall off the thing here again. Make sure we don't fall. All right, I think that's good. There we go. What else do we have here? You waved. I did. Once again, 4 color choices. Please indicate in the special instructions if you have a specific color in mind. And don't worry, if it doesn't come out that great, I'll write over it again, make sure it's nice and clear for you to see properly and enjoy for years to come. See the difference? Incredible. Those ring lights are really doing a good job. What else is showing up here? Let me see people here. All right, what do we got here? King me, please. I'm waving to you. April. Always a pleasure to see you. Maybe some other stories. Maybe some other stories. What can I tell? Maybe a story about when I was younger and I got in trouble at school and I got suspended with one of my best friends. And he got in trouble when the dean called the house and told his parents what happened. And basically, I'll tell you what happened. It was the last days of school, and we were going through the desk of one of the classrooms, and there was like an eraser and a pencil and a pen, extra stuff. So my friend was taking some supplies, and I was looking out to make sure no one could see. So we were together in cahoots, being thieves of school supplies. It was not good. This was probably 8th or 9th grade. 9th grade. It was middle school, it was junior high school then, so it wasn't high school yet in that year of 87. So anyway, got in trouble, got suspended for 2 days. And my mom, at the time, was a teacher as well. She taught in the Bronx in New York. And I was home before she was home. And the phone rings in my house. I was actually in my mom's room, picked up the phone. Hello? Yes, Mrs. Lipow. Hi, this is Mr. Ray, a disciplinarian over at Albert Leonard. And I said, oh, what has my Jonathan done this time? Like that. She kind of sounds like that, but not completely. And I just freaking played it. And I played it, and he talked to me, and I talked to him, and I was my mom. And I got cocky. I even said, because we had the Regents exams, which are these exams you take in New York State to get like a special endorsement on your high school diploma to complete the exams. I wanted that endorsement. I wasn't a great student, but I still wanted the Regents endorsed diploma. So I asked him, I said, oh, by the way, when is the geometry Regents? He's like, oh, I don't have it on hand, but I can call you back. What an idiot I was. So I was like, oh, wait, you know what? I have it on the school calendar downstairs. Don't even worry about it. Thank you. What a fool. I almost got caught. And then I was like, okay, you can be sure you'll hear about it from me. Thank you so much for calling. And I hang up the phone, and I shit you not. The Pebble driveway. My mom pulls in her car home from work. I felt like, before the Matrix was even a thing, I felt like Neo dodging the bullet. I got away with it. And my friend Peter's parents knew that I got away with it, and Peter knew, and he laughed. And I told my mom after I graduated college, so she couldn't get mad anymore. But she laughed too when she found out. But anyway, that was a cool... the ability to do voices is a useful ability, I'm telling you. It's not just a way to make money. It's a way to get out of tricky situations when you're young and foolish. Let's see what else we got here. All right. So anyway, we got here. Oh. Waving back to Ruben Oriana. Jose P66. Hope you're enjoying the interaction. This is my first solo signing event, live stream event, so trying to do it. Oh, let me see. Is Luna here? Let me see. Let me meet my dog. Come here. Come on in. Come in. Inside. All right. You're going to meet Luna. This is Luna. Luna, back up. Back up. Back up. Sit down. Good girl. There's a treat for you. Catch. Good girl. High five. Yeah. All right. Okay, can you spin? Good girl, spin. Back up. Lay down. Good girl, lay down. Can you roll over? Roll over. No, back up. Lay down. Good girl. Roll over. Okay, we'll take it. We don't have a lot of space in it. Oh. Let me get her a little treat. There she is. Look at that girl. You ready? There she goes. That's the Luna Girl. The amazing Luna Girl, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. She's a good girl. Yeah. Okay. You're free to go. Thank you for the show. Okay. That's it. More treats later. More treats later. Go ahead. Yes, Luna is awesome. Luna was an unintended addition to our family. We always intended on getting a dog. But we were going to travel first. We were going to go to France and go to Japan, our 2 big trips, and then get the dog so we could be with her during the puppy stages and not take big trips and have her alone and weird it out. So we can be with her that solid first year without any big time away. And then COVID happened. And after we realized the what COVID entailed and the amount of time at home and you're not going anywhere, we were like, where are we going in the next year? Nowhere. So I originally planned on getting a Norwegian elk hound, and which is a similar type to a husky, completely different breed, but a similar style of dog. I had one years ago, right after college, and basically the closest breeder for those was in Tennessee, right near Nashville. And my brother Andrew at the time lived in Nashville. It's like, okay, I can go out and visit Andrew and then get the puppy and do that. But of course, COVID got worse and worse, and no one's flying anywhere now. And I did want to get a puppy from a breeder, even though, getting a rescue is important. And I have a lot of family members who do that. So I figured, breeded puppies need homes too. And I'm not talking about puppy mills. I'm talking about real legitimate breeders that are, very highly regarded. And then my fiance Maliko's friend Kevin, who they used to work together at a restaurant, but he is with the LA Animal Rescue Mission in Los Angeles. And he posts on Facebook every now and then about these rescues, these dogs and cats and whatnot. And he posted about Luna, who was left at the groomers. These people were trying to breed her at like 6 months, and she wasn't taking to the studs. And like, of course not. She's 6 months. What'd she do? So they got impatient, I guess. They left her at the groomers, and the groomer called them to get her, and they said, no, we don't want her. You can keep her. And I don't understand that, but she called the LA Rescue Mission. Kevin came, picked her up, and he posted a video, and Luna's licking him and being so sweet in the car. And he's like, "We just met. This is Luna. We just met." And she looks so sweet in the pictures. And then Malako showed me the photos of her in the video, and just like, it was totally not my plan to get a rescue, but there was something about her that was just completely special, and it clicked. And we almost didn't get her. I'm waving now to Will and No Fullberry and Darren, 1976. What's up, Darren? How you doing over there? But yeah, so we decided we would love to. We were very interested, and he said there's another family that's looking at her, and they have first priority because it's first come first serve. And they were down in like Marina Del Rey or something like that, and they ended up wanting to foster, to possibly adopt. We were not about the fostering. We're about adopting. I'm not going to fall in love with the dog and then give it away. It doesn't work like that for me. So anyway, they were going to get her. So he said we can meet her, because on the way back from their house, he stopped at our place and we got to meet her, and we really liked her, and then he took her. And then she went to that home for about 2 weeks. And then he did a wellness check on Luna, and they were kind of sketchy about it. They want to show her to him, and one of them claimed to be a veterinary assistant who was very good with animals, but they didn't have any experience training her, and she had scratches on her face, and they said that she got into a fight, but they had 2 cats. We think that the cats and her had a fight or something. Anyway, he didn't like what he saw, took her back, and called us and asked if we were still interested in her, because we were next on the list, and we said yes. And the rest is history, and she's been ours since July of 2020. So we got her at 10 months. But an incredible dog, and she's wonderful, and she's great. So it's cool to have a pet, our dogter, our first child. But anyway, yes, that's the story of that. Let's see what's going on here. Yes, that's right, Darren from Atlanta, CNN Tours, baby. That's right, I was a tour guide at CNN for a year and a half. Crazy, but it was fun, and met a lot of great people there. Let's see here. Thanks so much for saying hi, everybody. Yep, that's right. When I was a CNN tour guide, I would we had a cool demonstration of the weather. We would have our map behind us and show. We learned about non-committal gestures, like you do that, like out over here in Los Angeles, and you can be waving around like Las Vegas, and Utah could also be in that same area because it's a map, so you don't really have to know where everything really is. You can just kind of act like you do. Non-committal gesture, that's a meteorology term anyway, or a meteorologist term. And so anyway, we got to do the show people how that worked, and I was like, you know what, we can make this even more entertaining. I had a blue umbrella. It was automatic open and close. I would open it, and then the map would show in front of me on the umbrella, and then I would close it, and then I would be back. I thought it was pretty cool. And then I realized middle management, and I guess you can almost say disdain for middle management was born when they were like, no, we can't have that. A part could come off and it will hit someone in the face and it may cause a lawsuit. No fun. So I had to stop using the umbrella. But I thought it was kind of cool, an umbrella, weather demonstration, chroma key system, blue, disappearing guy. Oh, it was fun. But anyway, I got to experience a little bit of my creativity there before they shut me down. But anyway, it was fun. It was still a great experience showing people the CNN studios of Atlanta, Georgia, when I was there for 4 years before moving to Los Angeles. Let's see here. Do I think it still works? Oh, your ID? Probably not. I still have a Sony ID, and it doesn't work anymore. They changed to all digitized, crazy, complicated security stuff now. But it might. Who knows? Turner Broadcasting, maybe they don't focus on that as much as Sony Pictures does. But yeah, it'd be funny if the ID still worked. But good times in Atlanta, Georgia. That was late 96 to about mid 98 was when I stopped there. But it was a good time. But yeah, lots of fun memories. Oh, yeah, use free parking. Good move. You should have. Paying for parking is a racket. Anytime you can get it for free, I'm on board completely. It's like cover charges at bars, you know. Unless there's a live band, I get it. But cover charges, I mean, I'm buying drinks, I'm buying food. That's how I'm contributing. I don't like cover charges. But anyway, here we are. Let's see what else here. Aguamine, hi. Luna peeked in. Let's see, she's out there. The Luna girl. Hey, Luna girl. Yeah. What else we got? John and his roommates hosted great parties back then. We did. Oh, that was fun. Post-college. Cost of living down. Standard of living up. Definitely cool. But Atlanta's population has like tripled since I left. I left in 2001, February, just after 4 years of being there. It has exploded. Traffic, infrastructure, not ready for the boost. But it was cool. It was a cool experience too. And many of my friends are still there, including you, Darren, and raising families and owning homes and everything. There she is. Hi. What do you want? What do you want? What does she want? Maybe she wants to go outside. I'll let her outside. Here we go. All right, Luna, you going outside? All right. This is Luna's favorite room in the whole house, by the way. Not the home theater room, but what we call the back deck. This is her zen. This is her zen space. She goes there to relax. She gets to see all the animals, the coyotes and the squirrels and raccoons and skunks and wherever else decides to fly by, like hawks and owls too. There she is. Yes. And tonight, Malik and I will probably won't finish it, but we're going to watch at least 2 more episodes of Stranger Things Season 4, which we're very much enjoying right now. This is Montecito Heights, not Burbank. We're in Montecito Heights, just northeast of downtown LA, right next to South Pasadena, near Dodger Stadium. And yes, Snail. I played Snail. BDZKMN. Yeah. So yeah, we're right in the Los Angeles area here. One of the many cities of LA that are part of LA. Yeah, right near Highland Park, if you know where that is, in Pasadena. Eagle Rock is just to the north. Glendale, where I used to live, is a little bit north, slightly northwest of here. No, pretty much north. But yeah. So this is getting darker earlier now out here. There's our lemon tree. Some new lemons coming in still. So yeah. Last night's moon was a Cheshire cat smile, which was pretty awesome. So this is some nice little giant bird of paradise plant here. Looks like a dinosaur plant. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a nice, pretty relaxing atmosphere to work in, definitely. And let's see, let me check here to see. Ooh, what do we have here? A new order. Look at this. Wrecking Ball steaming up Overwatch. The quote, "The hamster smells your fear." What? How? The hamster smells your fear. He always does. I will get that to you. This is, let's see here. Make it out to Jose. You got it, sir. Let me find that picture. Give me a moment. All righty. Steaming up. There it is. Steaming up. My writing surface. All right. The hamster smells your fear. All right. All right, Jose. From blank to signed. The hamster does indeed smell your fear. Thank you so much. Let me complete that. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is 4:51. 4:52. Let's go back to reading some of these comments rather. Let's see here. Jose P66, your order is completed, but not yet shipped. Imran Hussein joined. Giga Catholic joined. Okay, we got some new people coming on board. Yes, V2 Snail. One of the more recent characters I did in a game. Let me see here. There's some cool stuff coming out too. You'll be seeing in the next year after that, some stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to tell you what it is. But when the time comes, you will know. And you can be informed when I'm able to. They always tell me when I can say things and talk about certain things. But yeah, definitely for sure. Armored Core. Fires of Rubicon. But yeah, lots of other stuff. A lot of fun things. Doing some work on Young Jedi Adventures later this week. Some more of that, which is a lot of fun recording that show. It's a definitely more family, child-oriented program, but if you love the Star Wars universe, and there's some really cool characters in there that they've allowed me to portray. And more Bad Batch as well, coming to a TV near you when the season 3 resumes or begins. We don't know when that will be, but it will be announced at the appropriate time. But yeah, lots of cool stuff. That's been great. This year was so much fun seeing Gunji, getting to do Gunji, my being a Wookiee. Even the Peter Mayhew Foundation reached out and made a comment. That was really cool to hear from them. When I got this coin, I donated to their fight. They have a charity for childhood cancers and cancer for youth and stuff. So I got that cool. Got your back. And that's Chewie carrying C-3PO and all of its parts in his backpack. So I thought that was pretty neat. Here's another coin. This is Otto Bahn.
He's a German-sounding guy who talks about the Volkswagen cars on the internet, and you can hear about all his facts and information there. Yeah.
So yeah, silly things. But what else we got here? Let's see. Of course, you're welcome, Jose. How did I get the role Wrecking Ball? Well, I tried for it. It was called a completely different name. Very top secret audition process. I had no idea what I was reading for. But I had some hints that it was a big deal. And it's funny. I think even originally there was like an Australian accent idea for the character even, which came later, but I didn't audition for that. But yeah, I did it. I did a one. I recorded from home, and I did the audition from home, and it was good. I assume it was competitive because I got a call back, and then they narrowed it down to just a few people, possibly me and one or two other people, and I went in for a live third round at the studio, and I did a lot of similar things that my audition had, different lines and different, robots. It was very much like this type of sound, like he is now. Of course, they add a little bit of effects to it, and they might even pitch it slightly. I'm not certain, but I did 2 passes at it, and they seemed like, okay, that's good. Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you. And I was just in my head, I was like, no, not good enough. Give them something that they will not forget. So I started going off, like, can I do one more take? One more. Just please, I have some ideas. I want to incorporate some more effects. Oh, okay, sure. What do you got? And I started going, like weird, just, I don't know, that's not exactly what I did, but certain things like that. Just crazy things. And when I did that, Andrea Toyas said that like the audio engineer's mouth is still open or something like that, or it hasn't closed. So I gave them a good impression, I think. I did something that they maybe weren't expecting, that no one else maybe did. I don't know. I wasn't there in the meeting room when they made their decision. But I'm glad I did that, because I booked the part. And maybe it was because of that. Maybe just because they liked what I did before that. But whatever it was, hopefully I made it an unforgettable and very memorable experience for all who were listening in. So that was a really cool experience to do that. And then when I realized what it was, I was like, that's great. And my agent was like, make sure your passport's up to date, because you're going to be traveling and stuff like that. And I was like, it's up to date. And yeah, it was just cool going to BlizzCon for the first time and just being a part of that whole thing. And then realizing it, much honestly, of my realization of the grandeur of this game was through meeting folks at these conventions, realizing the impact that this game has on people, and Overwatch 2, the whole universe of it, and the characters, their interaction, the team building, and just, it was really cool to really have that knowledge presented to me by the fans themselves, by you guys, letting me know what it meant to you to play the game and to meet the characters who portray the voices of the characters. I mean, it's really fun. And the people that I've met that are part of the Overwatch crew, such nice voice actors and people that are just genuinely good folks. It's nice to be a part of that. So definitely thrilled to continue my role in this next iteration of Overwatch. And hopefully there'll be more, add-ons to the game, more content added. That's so cool about games nowadays. They can just add things to them. If there's anything wrong, they can improve it. They can fix a glitch, all in updates. Couldn't do that back in the days of cartridges. So pretty cool. So yeah, let's see. Anyone else have any questions? We're going to sign off in about a minute here, but I will be happy to answer any questions you have. Do some more waving. Wave. Hello, Stranger Maj 203. Glad to hear you're a big fan. Glad you enjoyed my little tale there, Jose. P66. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it worked with that. And I'll tell you this. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's an animated show, and I believe it's going to come out. Another season of it is coming out next year, and I did not audition for it, but I worked on another character in the world that this game takes place in. Not the game, it's not a game. That this animated program takes place in. And because I worked on that role and did, they loved what I did for that, they told the producers, just get John in here. Get John in here to do this. And this was a show that this animated program, I loved it. I was like, this is incredible. The voice acting, the music, the animation style, nuts. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to be in the show because of work I did before, and someone knew that I could do this part. And I totally could do the part, and I did it. And I can't wait to share that with you, because that was just like, I was just like, man, I would love to be in this program. And I actually read for one of the characters in the program who I didn't book, but I heard his portrayal, and it was actually not far off from what I tried to do too. And I was like, and he was amazing. So I was like, awesome that he got it too. But I mean, I was like, I'm glad I was in the ballpark though. Who knows? Maybe I was almost hired. I have no idea. But it was just such a cool thing to find out that they wanted me to be in a season of this program. So I'm going to stop talking about it because I'm going to end up slipping and saying something. But anyway, what else we got here? Bastion. Oh, that's a secret. Can't talk about the Bastion conversation. And I will post this live tomorrow. I have to post this. Okay. I will post it. Great seeing a live stream. Hope you do more. I hope so too. It's weird when you're just talking and I'm not having like an audience feedback like verbally, but I'm hearing you here on the in the chat, which is great. Feel free to follow me. I think it's Instagram.com/John Lipow, JONLIPOW on Instagram. Twitter or X is Jonathan Lipow, one word. I think capital J and capital L on that. But yeah, please follow me on Twitter if you like. I won't annoy you. I don't post that often. I don't want to get into people's business, and I don't try to talk too much about what I ate today or, little things like that. It doesn't seem too important. But anyway, I'm on there every now and then just to offer my good wishes to others and just to announce a few things here and there that happen. But yeah, looks like, yeah. Kandor, you're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And I really appreciate all of you taking the time to get to know me a little more and come into my studio with me here as the sun goes down out there. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, and I continue to enjoy doing what I know is a dream job. I'm very thankful, and I know how fortunate I am to be able to make a living doing these kind of things. It's as silly as they may seem. They're fun, and we need entertainment. We need heart surgeons, we need firefighters, and we need entertainment, and a lot of other things too. But it's good that there's a need for my skill set out there, and I appreciate you guys checking in with me. And I will have a good rest of my day. King. I'm the king now, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. I think I'm going to sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. And I will post this, I guess. I don't really know how to do that, but I will hopefully not erase it. I will have a good rest of my day. You guys enjoy the rest of your days and nights. And happy holidays to come. It's the holiday season here. Happy Thanksgiving, Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah, all that stuff. Enjoy and stay safe. Cheers all. Bye-bye.